these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. That'll be frustrating, inches from making that putt. And finishing the round with a tap in. And Rich, as this round comes to an end, this player is just barely leading the field, but absolutely loving the action this week.
No doubt, Luke. And even with the very slender lead going into tomorrow's round, Luke, I'm interested to see how well this player sleeps tonight.
Well, on behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time. 2K Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are proud to bring you this year's Q School Final. We're just about to begin our coverage of this exciting event. Pleased you could join us for this second round action. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam, and Rich, this player starts their round in the lead. What's the game plan for them today?
Well, they've got the lead, and there is a significant chasing pack, so they can't get too wrapped up in what's going on behind them. They've got to kind of keep their nose out front. They got to keep pushing along and play the golf course. Don't think about who's chasing you down. Just think about playing the golf course. But if you do find themselves falling back a little bit, then they need to go ahead and start making a little bit different push, maybe come up with a different game plan. But right now, out in front, they just kind of have to play the golf course right now and keep that in their sights.
Can't wait to see what unfolds. Nicely done. Time for the second shot into the first. Oh, that was pure. This putt's about 4 feet from the hole. And another one goes. And with it, an increase of his lead.
Oh, that settles the nerves right there. Great stuff.
Currently a couple under for the event. Let's see what happens here on the second hole.
Players want to take out any club, driver, three, with whatever it takes to miss the bunkers down the right-hand side in order to give them the best opportunity to knock it on in two. However, danger lurks everywhere around this green, so players playing cautiously might want to consider laying up. Birdie fours are always a good score in this hole, and you're never disappointed with a 5.
Looks to be going with the 5-iron. That's heading into the rough, I think. Getting ready to play their third. That's a good-looking shot there. Good look at a birdie here. Oh, so close. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. Currently 2 under for the event. Let's see what happens here at the third hole.
Par 3, measuring 208 yards, a difficult par 3 to say the least.
Looks to be going with a hybrid here. Great shot. What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
Can't be too aggressive here. Take your medicine and move on. This is down the hill.
It was on a good line. That's disappointing. Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here.
This is what they have left for a par.
He sits in first position. Let's see what happens here on the fourth.
Almost every player in the field will be going for this green. Where do you hit it? Front right part of the green is the perfect target. Missing it to the left in the bunker or long and right. That is not good.
That should find the sand. And from the bunker here. And here we are with the third shot. Sitting at 2 under, currently in the lead. This is a bogey putt coming up. Looking really good, this one. Well, the leader giving a little hope for the rest of the field there as they put down a bogey on the scorecard. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. It's time to step onto the tee here at the 5th.
Dog legs from right to left. The big danger here is the green. 3 different tiers on this green. Find the correct one. You'll have a birdie opportunity. Miss it, and it's going to be a difficult 2-putt.
From around 180 yards out. Looks to be going with the 6 iron.
This one's right of the green.
Well, a little off the target with that one. Well, you like the look of those hands.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
Leading by 4 strokes after that one. Let's see what happens here on the 6th.
Bunkers down the right-hand side are a nuisance. The pond fronting the left part of the green should not come into play if players find the fairway off their tee shots. Second shot to a very flat green. You can get it close, but still difficult on this long par 4.
And that's a nice strike. This one should find the fairway. Playing this shot from about 170 yards out. Going with the 7. This one's heading towards the rough, I think. A bit wild on approach there. Sitting at 1 under the card, currently leading. Okay, so that's step 1, but now got to hold a mid-range putt. Let's see if he can make this. Keep the par on the card. It's tracking. Just didn't drop. And this next putt, it's for bogey. And unfortunately dropping back to level with the card. We have a par 5 on this one.
Par 5, and only the long players can reach in 2. Find the fairway, then make a decision. Do I go over the large bunker 100 yards away, or do I lay back of it? Either way, you must make a par 5 here, because birdies will be had by the big hitters.
Second shot here on the 7th. Getting ready to play their 3rd. Going with the pitching wedge here. This one is headed to the right. Do you think they drew that up differently in their mind? And Henny, what are they looking at here?
Just got to trickle this one in the front door. It's downhill.
Oh, just missed. Putting for a bogey. Well, that's providing some hope to the rest of the field as our leader stumbles with a bogey.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. now playing a little defensively.
This one's a par 3.
Par 3 and a diabolical green, to say the least. The left-hand side sits much higher than the right-hand side, and the green is usually very firm. A tough ask.
That was a little bit of a misfire, I'd say. Close to the surface here, the green side rough. Putting for a par here.
Looking really good.
Oh, that had eyes for it. Lovely shot. Our leader is currently enjoying a 4-stroke advantage. Here we are at the final hole on the front 9.
9th hole, bunkers down the left will not come into play, and this green sits below the players on their second shot. We have seen birdies made here in the past, but they are really difficult to come by.
Lovely effort, that. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 185 yards.
Opting for the 5-iron. Should find the green. A nice approach shot there. Pin high inside the range. This putt is of 9 feet. The game can be frustrating, can't it? Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard. This hole here is a par 4.
Par 4 straight away. A hole that is simple and difficult all in the same breath.
From about 130 yards here. Going with the 8-iron here. That's a good shot by him. He'll be delighted. Trying to get to even par with this putt.
He's staring down a birdie putt here. Rolling end to end, this looking nice.
Just need to pull the putter back a little bit further, I think.
I think they gave that one too much respect. They didn't want to hit it too hard and go racing past the hole.
Oh, wonderful effort. Confirms the par. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. Here we are in front of a par 3.
Par 3 measures 231 yards from the back. A very difficult test indeed. A long green that is unforgiving as it slopes from back to front quite severely. Birdies are hard to run by, as pars can be as well.
He didn't look to hit that one quite so flush.
Yeah, it took a bit too much club on that one.
Oh, wonderfully played chip shot.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
Now 4 shots up after that hole. This hole is a par 4, and it's a pretty lengthy one at that.
Par 4, 510 yards. Good luck. You'll need it.
Well, I like the look of the line here. This should find the fairway. Second shot here on the 12th. Opting for the hybrid, I think. This one looks to be heading towards the green. Well, that'll work. Up on the dance floor. Could have been worse. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Setting up this putt 20 feet from the cup.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? 5 feet coming up to the cup. Ouch, that hurts. Bogey putt coming up here. Well, they say a bogey pleases someone. The rest of the field buoyed now after that drop shot by our leader. Our leader is enjoying a 3-stroke advantage. This has to be one of the more difficult holes in golf. The long par 4.
Par 4 back up the hill, 447 yards. This is an adventure-filled par 4.
Playing from around 160 yards. Currently leading by 3. That was wonderfully done. Scorecard filled with 3s never hurts. Good putt to make this. A bit long on that one. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me. Yeah, we'll take that. Sitting at 2 over for the event. It's time to tee off here at the 14th hole.
Par 4 sweeping from right to left down the hill. This is a challenging hole.
And what's in front of them there, Henny?
Setting up here from about 200 yards.
Pay attention, folks. That's how you play golf. 3 feet to go here to the hole. And that will drop in for birdie. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. Teeing off here at the 15th hole.
Par 4, 421 yards. A lot of fun can be had here, but be careful of the green. It'll get you if you're not careful.
Sitting at 1 over, currently in top spot. Hoping for a bounce here, preferably to the left. And here we are with the 3rd shot. Lovely touch. Well played.
Yes, very smooth tempo there on that chip.
Leading by 4 strokes after that one. Let's see what happens here at the 16th.
Par 3, I don't need to mention the one on the left-hand side. It speaks for itself.
Going with the 5-iron here.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
This is downhill, can't be too bold.
Ooh. Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole. That's a good putt for par. You'll take it. Our current leader is up by 3 shots. Let's see what happens here at the 17th.
Severe dog leg from right to left. Second shot down the hill to a very narrow green.
Oh, that's a high caliber shot. From around 140 yards here. Now a 3-shot lead over the field. Going with the 9-iron, I think.
They're going with a bit more club here. Let's see if it was the right call.
Well, that's beautifully judged. Trying to get back to even par with this putt. Oh, so close, but an easy par. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. And now teeing off on the final hole of this round.
Players will be thinking birdie, but 6s and 7s will come along if you're not careful.
You like that, didn't you? And going with driver off the deck with this shot. Always a tough shot to get out of.
This reminds me of my breakfast. Nice fried egg.
How good was that bunker shot? And with that putt, concludes this players' round. And as the second round comes to a close, they've continued their wonderful play. A nice buffer there on top of the leaderboard.
Flawless is what this player has been through 2 rounds so far, Luke. Absolutely flawless. Amazing performance.
Well, on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, and Rich Beam, thanks for tuning in. Catch you tomorrow.